Hello everyone. In this lecture, I will tell you about how to solve a differential equation by using Laplace transformation. See here on the screen, obtain expression for y of t for the given differential equation by using Laplace transformation. So in the previous lectures, we discussed about the how to solve a equation or how to apply inverse Laplace transformation to the transfer function which is having real and simple roots and multiple roots. And one more lecture is there, that is called how to solve a complex conjugate roots transfer function. Okay, now if you have differential equation in the question, then how do we solve? By applying inverse Laplace transformation or Laplace transformation. Okay, don't worry, I will tell you clearly. So if you have a differential equation in the question, then you have to apply Laplace transformation to the above question, right? So what do you mean by d by dt? The Laplace transformation of the d by dt is s. Okay, next one, see here. So for d square y by dt square, s square. The Laplace transformation of the d square y by dt square is s square, and the Laplace transformation of the e power minus t. What is the Laplace transformation of the e power minus t? So for example, e power minus et, that is equal to 1 by s plus a is the Laplace transformation of e power minus et. So from this formula you can write 1 by s plus 1 is the Laplace transformation, right? Now we will go to the solution. So now apply Laplace transformation to the above equation. Then what happens? D square y by dt square, Laplace transformation of the d square y by dt square is s square plus 6 into, for dy by dt, s plus 8 for y of s. So there is a y of s common term in the three terms. So now take the y of s is the common term, that is equal to 16 into e power minus at. We will get the Laplace transformation of e power minus t is s plus 1. Okay, now what is y of s? So y of s is equal to 16 divided by s plus 1, and one more term is s square plus 6s plus 8. Okay, so this is the transfer function. For example, this is a function. So now we have to apply inverse Laplace transformation to get into time domain. We know the inverse Laplace transformation of y of s is y of t, but this is a function, but we cannot apply inverse Laplace transformation to this function. So we have to take partial fractions, or we have to separate the function into different terms. So before going to take the partial fractions, we have to separate this equation. So what are the roots for s square plus 6s plus 8? So this is the s plus 2 and s plus 4 by taking the roots. So the roots of the equation is 2 and minus 2 and minus 4. Okay, so y of s is equal to 16 divided by s plus 1. We can write this complete equation into two terms, s plus 2, s plus 4, right? This is the function, but now we have to take the partial fraction. So partial fractions, that is equal to a by s plus 1 plus b by s plus 2 plus c by s plus 4. Got it? Now 16 is equal to a into s plus 4 into s plus 2 plus b into s plus 1 into s plus 4 plus c into s plus 1 s plus 2. Okay, if s is equal to minus 2, then what happens? 16 is equal to a into 2, sorry, this term completely 0. Okay, plus b into minus 2 plus 1, this is minus 2 plus 4, plus this is also gets 0. Okay, now that is equal to, this is minus 1, this is 2. So minus 2b is equal to 16. Then b is equal to minus 8. Okay, next one. If s is equal to minus 4, then what happens? 16 is equal to 0 plus 0 plus, this is c into minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 minus 4 plus 2 minus 2. C is equal to 16 divided by 6. So 2 3s are 2 8s are 8 by 3. Next one. If s is equal to minus 1, if s is equal to minus 1, then what happens? So 16 is equal to a into minus 1 plus 4 3 minus 1 plus 2 1 plus 0 plus 0. Then what happens? A is equal to 16 by 3. Okay, now the final equation, y of s is equal to a divided by a value anta 16 by 3 into s plus 1 plus b value, b is the minus 8. So this is minus 8 divided by s plus 2. Next c value 8 by 3 1 by s plus 4. Now you can freely apply inverse Laplace transformation. Apply inverse Laplace transformation. Okay, then you will get y of t is equal to 16 by 3 e power minus t minus 8 into e power minus 2t plus 8 by 3 into e power minus 4t, because e power minus 8t is equal to 1 by s plus a, right? This is the final solution for the given question. So you can solve the differential equation by using the inverse Laplace transformation or Laplace transformation. Okay, this solution is used to solve the different electrical circuit equations. So if you want to solve a electrical circuit by using Laplace transformation, so there are inductors and capacitors, so you can solve the circuits by using Laplace and inverse Laplace transformation. Thank you guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box.